Okay, now that I've got Georgine situated, we'll continue with the lesson. What you're going to need is your camera. Yours will, as being a Nikon D300, will look a little different than this, but it should have functional equivalents. You'll have your USB cable, which has the little end, which you'll plug into the computer, into the camera, and the big end, which will go into the computer. And we'll plug it into your Mac over on the left side in the little USB connector right there, right next to the MagSafe connection. So what we're going to want to do, first we'll plug in the camera, like so. You'll have to find where your mating connector is. The mating connector on this happens to be right there. So I'll plug it in here to the camera, and then we'll take the USB connector, and if you notice real closely, it's got a USB symbol on the top. It looks like a pitchfork with one fork shorter than the other. That goes on the top side when you plug it in. You plug that in here. Make sure that the camera is turned on. As indicated by a light, or however your camera will be. Then on your Mac, you'll come down to your toolbar, and I have mine so it disappears. Yours probably doesn't do that. I like to put mine away to give me a little more workspace. But what you're going to want to do is go to iPhoto, which is that icon right there. On yours it won't be as blurry as this because I'm getting so close it doesn't focus, but it's the sunset picture behind the camera. Click on that, and then it will bring iPhoto up. It says loading photos in the middle of it. And it says ready to import, and it's 115 items. There's 100. Your number of items will vary. The other night when I talked to you, Addison, you said that you had like 100 pictures that you had kept or something like that. But anyway, your number will vary. Here it will come up. Yours will show your Nikon camera here in this spot here. This happens to be a Kodak C643 digital zoom, and the buttons you're going to be wanting to work with here are the import down at the bottom right there. It says import. You can put the name, you can put the roll name and the description. The only option other than that is there's a little button here that says delete after importing, and I would recommend deleting after importing, because that way after it loads the pictures off of the compact flash card in your camera, that it will automatically clear the card out. It will bring it here into iPhoto, and then away you go. So for this one, we'll take and type in a name. For this, we'll just go, I like to label mine as a date, so I put 2008 underscore 112 December, and this is the 4th, I do believe. Let's bring my calendar up, and it's Wednesday the 3rd. So December 03. Inscription, pictures, however you want to do it. And then you'll click the import. I'm going to put delete after opening, and then you go import. And then it will take and bring up the status. It will show all the pictures coming up as you're importing them. As you can see, I took a bunch of pictures of Georgine and yesterday when we were playing, and she was inside the laundry basket and playing. That was pictures I took this morning of the Hawaiian church. The orchid tree had shed a bunch of pretty flowers, and so I stopped on the way to work to take those pictures. But you'll see them one by one. And then down here on the left side, it shows you how many is remaining. We're down to 27 pictures. This is one that's and that's some more pictures of Georgine playing there. Oh, and then the video that I made in there of her starting to work on her computer in there. In fact, let me go check on see how she is.
This looks fine to me. Cap. This looks fine.
Oh, you like it better there? Okay.
Hat.
And there's our Christmas tree. And of course she's got the Elmo on. Oh, and there's some old pictures on here left from when I was flying around over Niihau. Finishing import, and then it'll bring up the pictures and you'll see them all in so you can go back through and look at the different roles. It automatically labels them roll 1. If you don't give a name, it'll just arbitrarily assign a name starting with roll 1. The first one I did was on November 27th, roll 1. This one I did December 3, which I called by the same date. But anyway, that's totally up to you. But anyway, there you have it. Give it a try on your Nikon. Let me know how it works. Aloha. We welcome you with the warm aloha. We welcome you in Jesus' name. We're asking God to richly bless you. And we're glad you came, and we hope you come again. Well, now it's off to the editing suite.